Hi guys, and happy Tuesday. So just wanted to give a shout out to all of those who came on yesterday and did some of the new posting ideas that I had for them on Facebook. Diana, good to see you on here. Steve Engel, my brother, good to see you, and I will see you later. Hi, Lori. So if you are just jumping on, please say hi and where you're coming in from. And if you missed my Facebook Live from yesterday, I am doing a free LinkedIn masterclass tonight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going over new lead generation tips and business tips and building your network marketing empire on LinkedIn. The skills needed to talk about the business. If you would like access to it, I have about 10 spots left. Type in "I do," and I will send you a link to register for that tonight. Even if you can't show up, all you have to do is register and you will get emailed a copy of the live training so you can watch the recording. Hi, Lori from Steve. So anyway, welcome. So guys, if I'm coming through loud and clear, Lori, I will send you that link. Please give me some hearts, some thumbs, some wow faces, just so I know that I'm coming through loud and clear for you guys. And again, please hit the share button. Share this on your private team pages, because again, this is what will create momentum for your business. Hi, Deb, good to see you. And again, if you're jumping on and you would like to be a part of my free masterclass on LinkedIn tonight, type in "I do," just as Lori has done, and I will send you a link to join tonight, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, what we're going to go over today are 3 new ways to boost engagement on Facebook for your network marketing business. Hey, Mike McCarthy, Jennifer, good to see you on here. And if you are jumping on, say hi and where you're coming in from. And please share this with your teams and just use the hashtag #IShared so you can put it on your personal page in a private network marketing team group that you're in, so everyone can learn together. So if you guys are ready for tip number 1, type a Y or a yes in the chat box. And again, if I'm coming through loud and clear, thank you for the thumbs up. Hi, Andrea, good to see you on here. And again, if you have not registered for my free masterclass tonight, thank you, Lori. If you have not registered for tonight's masterclass for LinkedIn from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, please do so by just typing in hashtag "I do," and I will send you a link to register. So, number 1. So these are all things that you should do once a week. So I'm going to give you 3 new ideas of what you can do each week. So do these 3 things. I will hold the cards up so you can write it down and take some notes. So, number 1, do at least 1 Facebook Live per week about something you are passionate about outside of your opportunity. So for my friends that are on here that are in health and wellness like Isagenix or any other company, you want to do a Facebook Live about something you're passionate about outside of your opportunity. So for those that are on here, type in the chat box something that you are passionate about outside of your opportunity that people may not know. In the chat box, type in something that you are passionate about outside of your opportunity that you could obviously talk to people about, because I want you to do this 1 time per week. This is going to engage other people in a new way, because the fact is, if you're passionate about it, chances are somebody else is passionate about it. So again, if this makes sense, please, some hearts. Travel, love it, Lori. So that's great. Children, love it, Steve. So parenting, travel videos, parenting tips for Steve. This is great. So what you want to do is you want to take these concepts, and, you know, Steve and Lori, you guys can sit together and do this. You know, Lori, you can sit with your husband and do this. Grandchildren. Do a Facebook Live educating people on some of this stuff. Maybe, you know, Lori can say, listen, if you're traveling internationally, here are some great tips on how you can prepare prior. Or the benefits of checking your bags versus carrying on. So I'm just giving you some ideas, Lori and Steve, you know, parenting tips, you know, when you have a teenager and an adolescent at the same time, how the personality is different and how you can parent better. So anything that you can speak about, you want to talk about. So if that all makes sense, please type Y or yes in the chat box. Olivia, good to see you on here. And again, if you're just coming on, Kale, good to see you. I'm doing a free LinkedIn masterclass tonight from 7:30 to 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you have to do is use the hashtag #IDO, and I will send you a link to register for tonight's class. And I'm going to be going over 10 things. I'm going over a lot of stuff tonight that you guys are going to learn. Even if you know and you've worked with me or you are working with me, you're going to learn a lot of new stuff, or just get re-educated, which is really, really important. So type in "IDO" and I will send you the link. And please share this with your teams. Use the hashtag #IShared after you share it to your team page or personal page so everyone can learn this. So, all right, Deb, I will send you that link. Thank you so much. Now, so number one Facebook Live per week about something you are passionate about outside of your opportunity. Now, with that, you want to make sure that you do that live, same time every week. So Mondays at 7, if that's when you want to do your Facebook Live, you do that because you want people to start to look out for what you're putting out there. So you always want to be committed to doing that. So if you guys are ready for the second tip, type a number 2 in the chat box and also give me some hearts, some thumbs, some smiley faces just to let me know this is all resonating. And again, I am going to hold up the card so you guys can write it out. So these are 3 post ideas that you should implement into your posts on Facebook every single week to gain more engagement outside of the opportunity posts that you are doing. So guys, thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love it. Okay, so Steve is ready. All right, so here's how it breaks down. Number two. One time per week, ask a question or create a poll about something unrelated to your opportunity. One time per week, ask a question or create a poll about something unrelated to your opportunity. Now, I like to have fun with this, so I would say something along the lines of this. You know, I love going on vacation. I make sure that there's a beach literally walking distance. If you're going to travel, do you prefer beach, mountains, or sightseeing? Something like that. Now, what that does is it takes people off of the whole, prospecting and recruiting for the business. And now you're engaging with people that love travel. And you're going to engage people, or you can say, if you could have a second home, hey, David, if you could have a second home, would you rather have a home in the mountains, in the city, or by a beach? And you ask that question. And guess what? You are going to get a ton of responses. So you can write this. If you're going to have an all-out cheat meal, is it going to be pasta, pizza, or a cheeseburger? Something like that. And then you're going to get a bunch of people responding back. Now, if you're just jumping on, please, some hearts, some thumbs. If this is all resonating, type Y or yes in the chat box. If this is making sense, if you would like to be part of my free LinkedIn masterclass tonight, type in "IDO" and I will send you a link to register. There's only about 10 spots left. And please share this in any private team group that you're a part of so everyone can learn together about these 3 new ways to post on Facebook. So again, one time a week, create a poll or ask a question. In Steve's case, 8 kids. When traveling with children, do you where would you, if you had a bunch of kids, would you rather go to the beach, an amusement park, or camping? And then you're going to basically say, or favorite place to go camping, favorite amusement park to go to. And you're going to start getting all these people outside that have never engaged with you before, because now you're actually writing content that resonates with them. If you're constantly posting about health and wellness, and these people do not care about health and wellness, they're not going to respond. So if that makes sense, please type Y or yes in the chat box. And again, if you're jumping on and you would like to be part of my free LinkedIn Masterclass tonight, type I do in the chat box and I will send you a link to register. I'm going to be going over 10 things, a lot of different stuff that people may or may not know. Even if you do know it, it's going to be a great refresher. It's going to be a great class, and I would love to have you guys there. So thank you so much. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So again, just in review, and if you're coming on the replay, use the hashtag replay so I know when you jumped on. So post number 1 time per week, do a Facebook Live about something you are passionate about outside of your opportunity. Number 2, 1 time per week, ask a question or create a poll about something unrelated to your opportunity. Now, if you guys are ready for the third and final tip, which in my opinion is the most important one that you can do every week, type Y or yes in the chat box, some hearts, some thumbs up. David, thank you so much for sharing, brother. I appreciate you so much. And again, as David has done, please share this with your communities. And again, if you would like to be part of the masterclass, type in I do, and I will send you a link to join tonight. Only 10 spots remain. And again, Y or yes in the chat box. Type in number 3 if you're ready for the third and final tip. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, this is the most important one, but in my opinion, it's also the most difficult one. Oh, there's my girl, Michelle. Love you, my friend. You're the best. If anybody wants to follow an inspiring person, follow Michelle Smith. She's ridiculous. Just look at her content on LinkedIn. Obviously, we work together. I taught her, but she's taken it to a whole other level. She's thebomb.com, so definitely check her out. David, the class is from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you have to do is register, and even if you can't make it, because I know you're PST, you will get sent a recording to your email to watch it back later. So just get the spot so you can watch it back if you're not available. Okay, so I feel like Johnny Carson. So number 3, this is the most important one, and it's going to be the most, not challenging for you guys, but it's going to be the one that's going to be the most difficult to kind of open up to. So here it is. Once a week, you are going to do this. 1 time per week, do a victory or vulnerability post about a lesson learned that week and what you took away from it. 1 time per week, do a victory or vulnerability post about a lesson learned that week and what you took away from it. The reason why this is so important is because people need to do more humanizing about themselves. Listen, I make sure that every day that I'm here, I live to the fullest and I live in positivity and creation. Now, that being said, do I have my moments? Absolutely. And I lean into it. And I share things that I've learned, ups, downs, all of this stuff. And people are faking it too much on social media. You're pretending that every day is like rainbows and unicorns when you know what? If there's a shitty moment, you're afraid to share it. But every failure, every moment that you feel is not in your favor, use that as motivation to inspire others. How you overcame it, what lesson did you learn from it, and what are you going to do moving forward? Oh, Michelle, thank you so much. She says, much love. Thank you, Scott. Guys, we learn the most when we do it afraid, outside of our comfort zone. Absolutely. So here's the thing. If you are going to continue to do the same thing day in, day out on Facebook, just because you're being told what to do it by your uplines, that's fine. But you can't expect anything in your business to change if you don't change what you're doing in your business. Hi, Amanda. So if you're jumping on late, hi, Lori. I am doing a free LinkedIn masterclass tonight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 tips and some takeaways, a refresher for some, new material for new people. I only have about 10 spots left. If you want the link, type in I do, and I will send it to you in this message. And again, please share this with your teams and just write I shared in the chat box so I can say thank you. And again, the 3 things that I want you guys to do. So hearts, thumbs, wow faces, smiley faces, if this is all making sense. And please type Y or yes in the chat box if you guys are taking away something from this. And before I review these 3 things, if you guys could, please type in the chat box from just this mini training. All right, Justin, I will send that to you, brother. From just this training, what is your biggest takeaway? So I want to hear from you guys because I want to know what you guys are taking away from me so I can still build more content around it. So I'm going to ask you guys that are on here right now, either live or on the replay, what is your biggest takeaway from this? So Justin, David, I will send you the links for that. So what are your biggest takeaways from today's training? Before I review, I'm going to review these again, but I just need to know from you guys, what have you taken away from this? And again, if you're just jumping on late, I'm going over 3 different posts that you can do every single week to propel your business forward. Billy, good to see you on here. Rick, good to see you, brother. I will send you guys. So again, I want to hear from you. What are your biggest takeaways from today's training? And before I go through the review, and again, if you haven't done so yet, please share this with your teams or on your personal page, on your business page, if you're part of a network marketing team page. David says his biggest takeaway is being vulnerable on social media. Absolutely great takeaway. So important. So anyone else would like to share? This is what this time is for. Justin says the importance of humanizing and a variety of engagement. Absolutely correct. Michelle says, doing the vulnerability post, we feel we always need to be positive, but life and crap happens. People need to see that in us. And I have a saying, you know, all shit stinks. All of it. It all smells. So sometimes you have to share your shit so people can understand, oh my God, he is a real person. He's going through something too. So share yourself, humanize yourself. And Lori says, step away from all the business posts and be real. Steve says, get out of my comfort zone and just do it. Absolutely. This is fantastic, guys. I appreciate the feedback. This is good. Okay. So again, I'm doing a free, I knew you would like that, Michelle. A free masterclass tonight on LinkedIn. So if you could, if you want to be part of it, type in I do. I will send you a link to join. Please share this with your teams. And in review, number 1, do one Facebook Live per week about something that you are passionate about outside of your opportunity. Number 2, 1 post per week and ask a question or a poll about something unrelated to your opportunity. And number 3, 1 time per week, do a victory vulnerability post about a lesson learned that week and what you took away from it. So guys, these are 3 new ways to boost engagement on Facebook for your network marketing business without selling. So guys, I hope you found this content relevant. For those that said I do, I will send you the link in a little bit so you can register for the webinar later tonight, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern. Even if you can't show up on time, as David won't because he's Pacific Standard, sign up for it. You will get emailed a recording later so you can watch back. And for those that are going to be joining, I will see you there tonight. Guys, as always, love you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for attending. And I will see you soon. Bye, guys.